What is Clubhouse and why is everyone on your social media feed talking about it? That's exactly what I'm going to get into in this video, where I'm going to tell you what Clubhouse does, how they do it, where you can find it, as well as my reaction to trying the app for the first time. The creators of the Clubhouse app describe it as a new form of audio-based social media. It's allowing people to form groups, have discussions with a variety of people, and interact in a way that is similar to what you could call a free form of podcasting. Once you're in a room, if you want to get involved, you can create audio clips and send them in, basically raising your hand and be a part of the discussion. If you're not interested in actually making comments, you can choose to listen in on what the group conversation's about. I've seen quite a few rooms that have hundreds of people in them and perhaps only 10 or 12 different speakers. This seems to be one of the more common uses of the Clubhouse app. There is one thing that's a little bit different when it comes to Clubhouse, especially when you compare it to something like podcasting. The audio never leaves the app. That's the main rule that they have with all their groups and everything. You're either involved in the discussion or you're not. Now, if you look at something like the Startup Hustle podcast, we record that, live stream it. People can watch it there. They can listen to it later. They can find it in a number of different shapes and forms and always be able to get with it. That approach doesn't always drive urgency when it comes to being in attendance. That's the difference with Clubhouse, is they are really pushing the get in there now, be involved, be a part of the conversation, and selling a little bit of FOMO, that fear of missing out on what someone had to say or being involved. One of the interesting things with the Clubhouse app is it currently has a level of exclusivity. By exclusivity, well, first off, it's only available on iPhone at the moment, so iOS devices. So if you're an Android user, you're out of luck. If you are an iOS user, you can download the app, but you do still need to receive an invite from an existing Clubhouse member. So I went ahead and signed up, and if you want to follow me or create a room with me or talk with me on Clubhouse, at Startup Hustle, once I signed up, Clubhouse granted me a couple invites, which I passed out, and it was maybe a few days later, they notified me and gave me 3 more invites. So I was able to then see who had signed up, who was pending and waiting an invitation, and I could just simple click, send them an invite, and they were in the app. The exclusivity is one of the things that is a little bit unique, and it's quite honestly driving some of the hype behind the app. People want to get invited. They're asking people to send invites. What's your username? What's your handle? How do I find you? That level of exclusivity is very interesting because it is certainly driving hype and a lot of interest in the app. In regards to the exclusivity, that is something that Clubhouse is doing on purpose. They say that they want to keep the community at a reasonable size, and they also want to make sure that they can handle the growth. Now, I had never heard of Clubhouse a month ago, and all of a sudden everyone's talking about it, so there might be some validity to wanting to make sure that they can scale. In regards to who's using the app, tons of people. There's a lot of celebrities in there. There's people that are influencers, as well as just general people you know. In my experience, I went in, I've seen a lot of groups that are related to the areas that I live in, different topics, a whole lot of different stuff. My reaction to first using Clubhouse was, it was so-so. I'll be honest, I think it's pretty cool. One of the things that was a little challenging for me was in some of the bigger groups, you have a lot of people that are raising their hands, putting in comments, and when all those things start going, it's rapid fire. So you might get comments from 10 or 12 different people in a matter of moments. It did take me a few minutes to get used to that. Now, Clubhouse is a very, very interesting way for people to get involved and network with people that they may have a very difficult time otherwise reaching out to. So there is something there with the Clubhouse app. I'm really excited to see where this goes. I have no idea how long you're going to have to wait if you're an Android user. It could be a while. I'm not really sure. Overall, find me in Clubhouse.